Let me pass the floor to Mr. Papageorgiou. Mr. Papageorgiou, we are well aware of the important role that the Hellenic Energy Exchange is playing in the Greek market. We really look forward to your opinion on the evolution of the PPAs. Moreover, we know that you are, we're asking ourselves whether you are going to put forward a proposal to the Ministry of Environment and when this is going to happen.
Thank you. We also celebrated our 5th birthday at the Energy Exchange. I would like to start with something rather beautiful. There are historical reasons for which in Greece we are in delay sometimes to catch up with developments elsewhere in Europe. But this also has a positive side because it gives us a chance to avoid making mistakes that have been made by others. Why am I saying that? The merchant PPAs for feed-in tariffs have been eradicated in Germany, Spain, and elsewhere in other countries, and there you find the biggest interest for corporate PPAs. So we have seen a lot of potential for such agreement. Now, what happened? I'm talking about the uncertainty between the contracting parties of such agreements because of the crisis and the pandemic and the war and the price fluctuations. All that led to the fact that the growth that had been anticipated by governments did not actually happen. Therefore, we have PPAs between the largest players, the large producers, and the large industries. Now, let me shift to Greece. In Greece, we have, on the one hand, interest by consumers for a fixed price of energy supply, and on the other hand, you have the government aspiring development of the market. Now, we know the number of PPAs that have been concluded. We know who has concluded such an agreement. These are the largest players and the largest domestic industries. Now, we have made a lot of efforts with our advisors in the last months, and apart from the issues that were illustrated by Mr. Stefano, we too have identified a set of criteria that also have been identified by the European Commission. Now, the counterparty risk is, in my view, in our view, the most important issue in this respect. And the state approach until now has been to try to cover the price list, to go, that is, directly to the final consumer and to provide money to counter the price risk. Now, for us, a sine qua non criterion is the support of PPAs by the state in the role of a guarantor, which means not providing subsidies and monies. We heard the previous panels and the discussions, but what the market wants is not always the state to intervene with its protective hand. What we have identified is the role of the state is to intervene only if and when needed in case of a default. In that case, you need to protect the rights of one of the contracting parties. So this makes a big difference, and this is what makes any PPA, either that with Heron and PPC or any other PPA, any PPA with any contracting party with state guarantee or makes it bankable. So this is a big difference. And this will also be our proposal. As Mr. Stefanou said, we need to offer a sort of a standardization. This is the role of an energy exchange, but not to a level that makes a product non-renegotiable for the secondary market. So we want to standardize it so as for it to be offered in a non-organized market. And we are going to have a hearing, a meeting to that respect in 2 years with the Ministry of Energy.